Matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, and Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for Miami. Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a connection Deandre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Lowry kicks to Robinson for the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Now here's Lowry. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Al Paul following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Robinson down low. Defended by Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Goes up the baseline. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Right wing. Here's Tucker. Back to Lowry. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up.
Well, Deandre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside Lowry. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Crowder. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Robinson. The 3. Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
And the rejection by Ayton. The drive by Booker. Stolen by Tucker. And now, Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Pass to Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Robinson. Back to Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Over Lowry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good on the three. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. He kicks it to Tucker. Shoots the three. Paul grabs the board. And here's Booker. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 4.
All right, rookies coming out of the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Booker. He's got 6.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Butler finds Tucker. And they recover it. Outside for Lowry. Butler attacking. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 4. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you want to see Deandre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Lowry inside the line. Outside Robinson. The pass to Butler. Driving the lane. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Paul. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Boy, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
Lowry with the ball, defended by Crowder. And it's Butler missing. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Lowry, rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight. Booker outside. From deep. Crowder kicks to Booker. From deep, 3-point range. Can't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Now Tucker. And he can't jam it through. Looking to get it going. And Booker with a nice bucket inside. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Butler passes to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker and stolen by Butler.
2 minutes.
Lowry from outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
Top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat. 1:42 left to play in the first half. Robinson misses.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove, When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch. Well, the strong drive by D. Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here is Lowry. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Robinson.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Crowder, a screen on Robinson. Back to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Right side Robinson. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. That's 12 points for Devin Booker.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
Lowry, good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Got it up. No good there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat.
At the line for the Heat.
Court pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Over Robinson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assisted.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Oh, tried to dunk it home. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in close.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges. Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Deep two from Robinson. And that one hits back iron.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. No good from Booker.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Three-pointer, Butler. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Baseline jumper. Bridges misses.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, "Give me the ball."
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Count the basket and the foul.
Deandre Ayton.
That one on 8.
Second personal foul.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Lowry against Paul. Passes it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Tries the spin move. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Robinson for 3. The shot misses.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Releases. Rebounded by Tucker. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. With 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Lowry passes to Robinson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3-point field goal.
Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Paul looking over the floor. And the pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Adebayo the screen. Loads it up for Adebayo. Crowder with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker so good at finishing on the break.
And Tucker has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 4. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his
Yeah,
first
really
personal
good
foul.
defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Lowry. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They're up by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pop it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Lowry. Booker, right side, to the paint. Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Lowry against Paul. The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Robinson. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Right side Lowry. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry, and Lowry gets double teamed. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Bridges finds Booker. Now here's Ayton, and that one is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Robinson for 3. Miami with a new 14. Outside for Lowry. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Passes it to Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. Going inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
A flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Here's Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. Lowry against Paul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami, trailing by 2. Lowry passes to Adebayo, and stolen by Ayton. Paul against Lowry. Paul dishes to Crowder. Bridges left side. Back to Crowder. He takes it in, and Crowder slams it in.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense, superb and penetrating towards the cup.
Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. Gets the line. Adebayo on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball outside Crowder. And it's off from 3-point range. And Tucker kicks to Hero. Pass to Butler. Spins. And there's the try. And the call. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is overlooking
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. But double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Hero. The pass to Adebayo. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball passes to Booker. Buries the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Bridges against Butler. No good. It's good.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous...
right. Good stuff there, Alec. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Booker from the high post, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Gobert with a screen on Paul, 20 feet out. Hauled in by Paul.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Booker against Mitchell. Three-pointer, Bridges. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Booker fires from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Offensive board. The kick out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Fires from deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley up top. Crowder with a steal. To the middle. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Conley. Goes up at the elbow. Booker against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Booker. The Jazz with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And there's the lob. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns leading. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
2 minutes.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Ball from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. The crossover. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, the Suns good for 2.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Booker. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Right side Conley.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Outside Paul. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. Hunting for opportunities.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Deandre.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Right side Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. On offense, here's Utah. They trail by 3. Mitchell finds Gobert. Booker against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. And it's Booker again missing.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Mitchell, good.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
An open look for Booker. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 14 points.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer. Crowder outside. Paul from deep 3-point land. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Bridges passes to Paul. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul off pick-and-roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Booker puts up a deep three, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Mitchell with room to shoot. Money on the 19-footer. 10 points for him.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And here's Paul. He's got 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one. Throws it up high, and Gobert with the stuff.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Outside Booker. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix leading by. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker missing again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Conley finds Mitchell. Right at the free throw line. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And he drives in. Outside for Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Booker missing again.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Crowder. Looking to get it going. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 12. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, it'd be a great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
Outside Booker. Crowder against Mitchell. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Paul finds Booker. The 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Conley. And Booker pulls it down.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Paul with a steal. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. From deep three-point range, the Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
The drive by Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
Up top, Booker. Checked by Mitchell.
They found the shots they wanted in the first half, but since then, it hasn't been quite as easy.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jumps up. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor. Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Now here's Conley. The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They're up 7. And
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah trailing here. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Booker. From deep. Utah with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. For 3, Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Booker against Mitchell. Bogdanovich from deep. Clock at 4.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Here's Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. The Jazz again can't hit.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Booker, good.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Conley. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Bogdanovich. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
You know what else? They never seem to get cold from mid-range tonight. Just keep hitting those jumpers.
It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And he lobs it up. Knocked away. Booker, good. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half. Utah has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Looking to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Booker. Fires the 3. And no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. The offensive rebound. Pass to O'Neal. Tries again. Count it. Good. O'Neal's gotten his first points in this one.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Right side Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Left side Mitchell to take the lead. Shoots over Paul. Mitchell misses. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Now Paul. Ayton with it. Pass to Booker. For 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell fires for 3. This is the trade. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here.
DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. For 3, Booker. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons. You know, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Crowder. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Collins passes to Young. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul kicks to Booker. Driving inside. Good work defensively by Capella. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And a deep 3 from Young. Another miss by Young. Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Now the pass to Capella. Kicks to Hunter. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
On the wing, Booker. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Capella with it. It's Young on the wing, defended by Booker. Young's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul looking over the floor. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, Collins. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ayton. Over Hunter. And the Suns miss again.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Collins wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Crowder on the wing. Hits the jumper in space.
Crowder can knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now Young. 6 points for him. From deep. The Hawks again can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Hawks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Passes to Capella. Young outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Young with the steal. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Ayton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 5. And the second.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
Dancers.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
The feed to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Booker, right side. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 10. Hunter, the pass to Young. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Bridges shot, good.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Young from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Young from outside sinks the triple. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
No good from Booker.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. Paul grabs the board. Suns trail by 11. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fades back. That one goes in.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Here's Young. He's got 12. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Ball left side. Back to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Bridges misses.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Puts up a three. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. With three, Booker, rebound Atlanta.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here is Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Here he goes. On the wing, Bridges. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
This is what the coaches are asking.
12.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll
27.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the four. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For three, Booker. Hunter grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Herter, defended by Paul. Young passes to Herter. From downtown, rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The Hawks leading by 15. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The pass to Bridges. Booker against Capella. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Booker.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Another miss by Young.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Here's Booker. That's good from 17 feet away. Booker's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Young outside. From deep. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pulls it from 20. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And the three ball is good.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the miss by Booker.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Young way outside. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker. He's got 9. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Booker. The Hawks leading by 14. Hunter on the wing. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Booker finds 8. 1:03 left to play here in the third. The shot's good from Paul.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Young outside. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Paul outside. Bridges outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. Booker left side. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Luwawu, Bogdanovich out there with Wright. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in at the power forward position. Booker up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
The 3. No good from Luwawu. Suns trail by 14. Booker in the corner. There's the dish to Crowder. Knocked loose and stolen by Wright. Here's Luwawu. And a miss there on the triple. Bridges against Wright. Now, here's Bridges. He's tightly guarded. Bogdanovich against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Wright with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Gallinari outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Suns have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Booker the pass to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Paul. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And there's the call on Deandre Ayton.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Young way outside. Drills it from outside.
3-point field
Young's
goal.
got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Hawks. Passes it to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Young outside. And the 3 off target.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
The Hawks leading by 15. Capella dishes to Young. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Young. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. This one for 3. And Chris Paul gets the three.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Young with the ball.
2 minutes.
From deep three-point range, again, Young missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hunter kicks to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
Young way outside. The long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Young looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Outside Crowder. A three ball. Rebounded by Capella. Now Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. From the arc. The rebound by Lowry.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Tucker. Right wing. Fires it. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Ayton passes to Paul. From deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Heat with possession. For three, Robinson. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And Ayton gets it to go.
How about the power from Deandre Ayton on that finish right through the contact? Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Now here's Ayton. Paul for three. Adebayo grabs the board. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Robinson on the wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, there's been a consistency to the perimeter game of Chris Paul. That jump shot as reliable as it gets.
For three, Lowry. That won't go for Lowry.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Paul with another miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Tries it from 19. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Robinson into the lane. And a big finish by Robinson.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Adebayo. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's Booker on the wing. Will it go? On the take. And Booker with the jam.
That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
For three, Lowry. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. Denied by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Butler on the wing. Up and over Crowder, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker, pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Right side, Robinson. Here he goes. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson with a steal. Crowder with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. 3-pointer, Bridges. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Finished off the break. Lowry's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's Kyle Lowry, the burst of speed to beat everyone up the floor and leaves no doubt with the finish.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here's Butler outside. Tucker misses the 3. The Suns leading.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now here's Lowry. Counted from distance. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from 3.
And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
And Miami has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Booker. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
First team foul.
Miami has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Tucker with a screen. Fires the 3.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Ayton passes to Paul. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo from long range. Again, the Heat misses. It's tipped. Here's Robinson. Finished off the break.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Up top, Bridges. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Suns lead by 5.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Picked up by Lowry. Ayton. Here's Booker. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Adebayo, a screen on Booker. For 3, Robinson spins. Lowry outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, when I think of Kyle Lowry as an NBA player, obviously the basketball skill is what has put him into this position. But it's also, guys, sort of the tough-minded nature, his willingness to put his body on the line nightly. They have both been critical aspects to his success. What a joy to watch this guy. And you know what we call him now? NBA champion.
Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Here's Lowry, coming off a Suns make. There's the 3. Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. Another shot. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Booker against Adebayo. Ayton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
For 3, Lowry. Crowder grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Robinson. Miami, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Booker. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Adebayo, no good. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. Booker can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. And there there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA? One of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA. It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent to Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Lowry, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Booker, deflects the pass. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, over Adebayo, and Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Robinson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker finds Ayton. From 18 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Kept alive. Tucker. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Lowry against Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Adebayo with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Such a wide open look. Tucker's got 6 points.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Shoots it from the high post. Booker can't get it to go. Well, Miami shooting just around 26% for the game. For 3, Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his 1st foul.
1st team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Bridges. 3 seconds left. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Time to get up
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
his 1st personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level, hard not to foul that guy.
Butler hits them both. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the up fake by Deandre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot from deep 3-point range. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Butler with the bucket.
Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Paul with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Three-pointer, Bridges. Miami grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Paul, shot is off. Miami trailing. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Booker with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Booker can't get it to go. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Adebayo, and he lays it up and in. And now just a 4-point Suns lead.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Ayton, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Butler, good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Booker goes in, and Booker with the jam.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
The Heat on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. To tie it up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. The lob, very well done. And the Suns lead by 5.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Paul passes to Booker. Down low. Ayton finds Booker. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And that one comes up a bit short.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The shot by Butler, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. And here's Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry from outside the arc. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
For 3, Lowry. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Thanks again, folks.
4.
Don't see in the stat.
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineup. I mean, we've seen guys as short as DJ Tucker play the 5.
Conley's shot is off.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throw. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Booker, takes it inside.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Conley after the Suns pick up 2. Another miss by Utah. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Conley scanning the floor. The dish to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Looking to end the run. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell wide open. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot's good from Paul.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tries it from the top of the key. Conley's shot is off.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The kick out to Crowder. Booker left side. Ayton a screen. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Conley's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Bogdanovich. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Booker's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Here's Mitchell. He can't get it to go. Good D by Booker.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The shot by Paul, no good. And it's Utah's ball, a shake. And it's laid in by Conley.
Well, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Charity stripe shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got 16 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. From the baseline. Offensive rebound. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
And here is Conley, and stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Crowder pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 13. Booker outside. There's the drive. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And here are the Suns now. Paul surveying the floor. And that one drops for him. Paul's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Crowder takes it off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Bridges outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Crowder. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by 8. Clock is at 3. Here's Conley. Sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Mitchell outside from past the arc.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. A clear look for Mitchell. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And 12 points for Donovan Mitchell. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Oh, Ayton in position. And Phoenix turns it over again. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. For 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for you.
21.
Thanks, David. And we'll be
28.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Yeah, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Trains the 3-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
No good from Booker.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Ayton wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
I do love the confidence. And Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Conley inside the line. Another miss by Utah.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
No good from Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A baseline J. Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Mitchell. Nails it from the high post. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. The tray. Drops in the tray. Conley's got 9.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Paul outside from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Conley finds Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Booker outside. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker. Jazz trail by 4. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Paul fires from way outside. No good. Shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley up top, defended by Paul. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And he continues to torment them.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get right.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one.
Make some noise.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. 5 to shoot. This is it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Booker. And that one goes long.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Bridges misses. Jazz shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. It's stolen by Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Well, Phoenix shooting in this game 45%. With the step back. And Booker kicks to Crowder. From deep. And they get it back. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. And the Suns lead by 3.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Conley with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now the feed to Bogdanovic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Phoenix leading by 3. Ball from deep three-point land. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Conley dishes to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Crowder. Mitchell right side. Over Booker. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's down low. Crowder the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker, covered by Conley. Back to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. Oh, Ayton in position. And Phoenix turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jazz trail by 3. Now here's Conley. He dishes it to O'Neal. Bogdanovic with the screen. 6 to shoot. The Jazz with another miss. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Suns leading by 3. Pass to Booker. 1:52 left in the fourth. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz have gone 0-6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Finally, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. The putback, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Steps back. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
.114 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Paul passes to Booker. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That is his third personal foul. Second team foul.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Now Crowder. Booker outside.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win.
go.
And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Young. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
4 on the clock for 3, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And here's Young. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. From the high post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And these are 2 young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Pass to Booker. 4-3. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Here's Paul. And there's the drive. And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovich from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Paul. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Young. Here's the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Booker. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Bogdanovich, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game.
2 minutes.
Here's Paul. They get the rebound. Crowder outside. The 3-ball. Hunter against Bridges. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Stolen by Collins. From the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Paul against Collins.
Hey, yo, right here.
Left side Paul. 5 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Launches it. Bogdanovich no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ayton, the screen on Hunter. And he's going for the lob. Ayton, no good. And Atlanta shooting has not been great early, just 27%. A good look from Young. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. And now the Suns fast break. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Takes a three. And Young is good for three. Young's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Booker.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead, up by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, poised play from Chris Paul. Alliteration at its finest, too. Clock winding down. He knocks it in.
Capella finds Young from behind the arc. Out to the right wing. Pass to Collins. This one for three. And it's Young again missing.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Paul passes to Bridges. Uncovered. And the shot goes in.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the three. Nails it from 3. Young's got 12. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
On the wing, Crowder. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. It's good.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. From deep. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. And he comes up with a bucket. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Pass to Hunter. Collins with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's a 3 from Paul. That one no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And they recover it. Outside Hunter. From deep. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And a deep 3 from Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Booker. And the 17-footer goes down. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Capella. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Booker. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Hunter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 14. And the first half now in the books. Hawks ahead, leading by 4.
26.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
12.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Capella. Misses off the left iron. Bridges with it. Pass to Booker. Free throw line jumper. Ayton finds Crowder. Clock at 6. Ayton, the open look. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Hunter from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Not himself from range right now. But the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Paul passes to Crowder. Right side Booker. Baseline jumper right on the money. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
Now here's Young. He's got 15 from deep 3-point range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Steps back. Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. Left side Paul. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Atlanta again missing. And the Suns shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. And he's going for the oop here. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Paul with a steal. Inside. Ayton, no good.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort there.
From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Takes a step back. Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. He's guarded by Bridges. And Phoenix shooting a low 29% since halftime. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Luwawu Cabarrot, no good. Right with a steal. Outside Herter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Up top Booker. He's got 10. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Paul against Wright. Fires for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Shot from the wing. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Right against Crowder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Clint Capella out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Crowder. Capella with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Now Young. Gallinari for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Booker. Bridges with it. Hunter covering. Crowder outside. Paul against Young. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark.
And a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Crowder outside from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And here's Booker. Hunter with the rebound. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Fires from deep. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Capella. Gallinari for three. Hauled in by Paul.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Booker. The three. Gallinari pulls it in. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Hunter from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Crowder. 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got 5 rebounds in the game. Paul with a steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. The three is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this